You know what? I'm feeling something a little bit different today. So with that being said, everybody, welcome to the very first installment of our new series. This is WoW Classic Gold Farming Episode 1 Let's Play Edition. Let's go, shall we? So today what I need to do is, well, before I begin, just like always, I like to find a random mage in the city, and I like to do this. I like to whisper him and spam a macro, which is, you'll see it just there. So I feel if you go up to a mage and you ask it in it, well, obviously not this guy because he's just gone AFK, but you know, if you go a little bit above and beyond, just be like, hey, can I have some water? Just say something like that, and they'll be more obliged to give you some, or at least in my experience, that's how it goes anyway. So yeah, let's just find a mage, shall we? Ah, here we go. Right, thank you very much, my friend. It's very nice for you to do this gesture for me. Lovely, thank you very much. Okay. There we go, give him a good salute. Right, so first things first, what I want to do is I want to clarify a few things. So what I'm going to be doing with this series is I'm only going to do a couple of episodes to start out with, just to see how you guys like it. Obviously, like I mentioned in our last video, which by the way, if you've not seen that, then you can find that in a card in the upper right hand portion of the screen right now. And obviously that's the Diamond E slash farm that we've done. Like I say, you know, I'm going to try out this series for a couple of episodes just to see how you guys like this style of video that I'm doing. Obviously, like I mentioned in the other video as well, we've got another series as well, which is similar layout to the last series, the dungeon one. But obviously it's just an outdoor gold farm. You know, I'm not going to be working on that just yet. If I'm honest, it'll take quite a while to do, just like the other videos have. This should be a lot faster because, you know, there's less editing involved. But yeah, so first things first, the way I'm going to be doing this is we're going to set our timer right now, and we're going to press play even though we've not even started yet. The reason for this is I'm going to basically do 1 to 2 hour sessions at a time, and you guys can see that in its entirety up here. Obviously, if I need to go AFK, like toilet or whatever, I can just simply hit pause and, you know, come back when I need to. But yeah, as soon as we log on and start record, that's when the timer starts. Obviously, you're just going to watch me farm gold. So if we open up all of our bags, this is all the stuff that we got. We obviously got the mage water. We're also going to give ourselves a nice little change of scene. We're going to turn into a pirate. Yarr. I think we'll do this for every episode as well. just to add to that the fun factor. So here you can see that we're starting off with 720 gold. Okay, right now you can see that in the upper left portion of the screen, somewhere around here. Okay, that's going to be permanently here now for the duration of the video. So like I say, at the minute we've got 720 gold. The goal today is 100 gold. Okay, so I don't care how I get it, whether that's through a lucky BOE drop, whether it's through hardcore vendor gold, or, you know, a mixture of both. So yeah, like I say, obviously we won't really count repair bills. We're just going to say that the total gold made is 100 gold in this particular day. So that's our goal for today. Yeah, so let's begin, shall we? So also, as for my gear, what I'm going to be doing is, you guys might notice as well, I've got the Lordbringer gloves as well, which is really good. Yeah, so we're going to be using Dracorian gauntlets. We're also going to be using Barrage Girdle. We're going to be using Band of Flesh, Briarwood Reed, and Ramstein's Lightning Bolts, as well as Lordbringer Chest Guard. Okay. Now this is purely to do a little bit more damage. You know, it's not optimized for massive AoE pools. So yeah, guys, I think what I'm going to do today is, for this gold farm, is I'm going to head out to one of our more popular, well-renowned gold farms. That's Razorfen Downs. So I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, here we are at the Menethil Harbour. So we're just about to get the boat to go to, what's that place called? Dustwallow Marsh. The place where the big dreaded dragon Onyxia is. So also, guys, what I'm going to do is as well, so you notice the goal for today with the 0 out of 100 right now. Well, it's 720 out of 820 really, but yeah. I'm also going to add in a second one here as well. Okay, so at the time of recording this video, we've got 604 subscribers. Okay, this goal is more like a well, it's a long-term goal really. So what I'd actually like is basically I'd like to reach 1,000 subscribers. Now, hold your horses before you jump to any kind of conclusions. You know, the reason why I want 1,000 subscribers is because, as you may or may not know with YouTube, what you need to get monetized is, firstly, you need 1,000 subscribers, but also you need 4,000 watch time hours. Now, I've actually smashed that already, the watch time hours, that is. I've actually got like over 5,000 watch time hours or something now, which is pretty good, by the way. I'm really thankful for all of you guys that watch the videos for so long. But yeah, I'd like to get the last part of the requirement to get monetized. Now, the reason for this is simply because, as you may or may not know, I've told you guys before, I think, actually, I'm actually a window cleaner, so that's for my job, I mean. But yeah, I'm a window cleaner, so basically I don't really make a whole lot of money. So what I really want to do is get monetized in this channel, so then, when it does start making money, I can use that money to reinvest to make these videos better. Arr. Shiver me timbers, mate. But yeah, like I say, I'd like to reinvest that money from YouTube right into the channel. So what that means for you guys is basically, firstly, as you can probably tell, I'm using my my headset, which means that you can hear all this stuff, the clicking and the keyboard. But yeah, like I'm going to say is, I'd really like to reinvest it into this channel so I can get things like a new microphone, which when I do have that, I'll be using that all the time. I won't have to switch to my phone to do the voiceovers, or I won't be doing stuff like this where you can really make out the background noises. So it'll be consistent in that sense. And, with a proper microphone, it'll probably sound better anyway. My voice, that is. But yeah, so obviously that's one of the things that I'd like to do. Another thing I'd like to do is get a gaming mouse as well. We've talked about this before, actually. It's just so I can add more key bindings. I'm going to start adding some more soon anyway, just because, the 3 that I've got, it's getting a bit basic. But yeah, there's also another one that's more later down the line, obviously, because it's more expensive. But, I would like a new gaming computer, and that way, I can record better visually quality, better videos for you guys. So, that way, the audio as well as the visual side of things is going to be a whole lot better. And this, if you remember in the last video, where it got a little bit laggy at the start of the run that I did, that's just because of my computer. It's not the best. Not gonna lie, I don't actually know the specs on it. I could show you guys later on down the line, but it's basically a second-hand computer that I bought for £100. I only bought this as well, actually, just not long before Classic got announced. Well, not announced, but a few weeks before the actual release of the WoW Classic. So yeah, that's the main reason why I want to do that. Just to basically improve the overall quality of the content that I'm doing for you guys. I mean, I know I could spend a little bit more time in editing the stuff to make it even better, which again is something we can do further down the line. But at the minute, I am quite busy and stuff with all that real life stuff. So I am doing the best what I can. But it is what it is. So like I say, 604 subscribers out of 1,000 today. The next episode, hopefully you're going to see that number increase and get closer and closer with each progressing episode towards that 1,000 mark. So there it is, guys. So here we go, guys. As you've just seen, we've travelled to the other continent, and we're about to head on down to Razorfen Downs. And then we just fall off the boat like a tit. Well, that's certainly a surprise to see you here. What's going on, bro? Give you a wave. I know you're probably AFK, but there you go. Give you a blessing of might. So guys, let's continue on with our journey. That's good, bro. You know what? That's pretty good, actually, to be fair. And guys, if you're on my server, which by the way is Razorfen, you know, if you see this guy, you know, he's a really good paladin. Give him some love. He's got really good gear. You know, kind of jealous of that. I've never seen it drop in my life. But yeah, I'm also jealous of them. Let's go! Ah, and also guys, since we've just seen this guy as well, it's just reminded me actually, which brings me to a good point as well, because I said to him that I was going to include this because it's really good what he's done. So if you take a look at this screenshot right here, you can see that he's basically is this Reddit? Yeah, he's basically written a Reddit post on the WoW Classic community thing here. You know, basically it goes over a lot of stuff. Basically, like it says, it's a simplified way to quickly compare and optimize gear. It's really good. It's specifically for paladins, obviously, as you know. But you know, it goes into a little bit of detail about it. You know, some of the stats and whatnot, and all that good stuff. You know, it's really, really good. But also, if you click on one of the things as well in there, it's got like a spreadsheet with different percentages of like, you know, how much damage percent is reduced from different level mobs with a certain amount of armor, which is really good in my opinion. So you know, now you've seen that, and hopefully the hyperlink to that as well. You know, go check it out and show him some love as well, guys, because it's really good what he's done there. It'd be awesome as well if people could you know, contribute to this and help build it into something that it's hopefully could turn out, you know, into something really good. You know, I see it's got good potential to turn into something that's super informative and useful for people. So, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, then, you know, like I say, go check it out. Oh, so here we are at the Barrens. There's a druid there that I totally could have killed. I don't know why he's running away from me. There you are, look. Why run? You'd lose anyway. You're lucky that I'm a nice guy. Don't hold that to me because I'm actually not. I do gank a lot of low biz, not gonna lie. So here we are, the mighty Barrens. Alright, let's get down to this instance. Here we go, guys. We're at the meeting stone. Also, guys, I've got a question for you all. How many of you, in fact, post in the comment section below to this as well, how many of you right now like M&Ms? And no, that's not the singer Eminem, that's the actual, you know, the sweet or the chocolate, whatever you want to call it. So, also, don't just say if you like it or not, say if you were, you know, what kind of flavour you like. I personally like the new ones, the salted caramel. They're really nice. Just saying. So yeah, if you like them, you know, tell me what flavour you like. You know, when they do the squeal noise or whatever it is that they do, it really makes me laugh. You know, it's just a pig noise. It's quite amusing, to be honest. So here we are, guys. We're basically at the entrance, or it's just up here anyway. So as you've seen, look, from a timer, to go from Ironforge to here, it's taken us 20 minutes. That's how big the game is. So here we go. Now the specific farm that we're doing in here, guys, is well, it's the second version of it that we're doing. In fact, I'll buff myself up as well, so give myself blessing and wisdom. I won't pop that just yet. I'll wait for a bit. Let's see if I can skip this group as well. Oh, no, I missed it. Right, let's kill these real quick. So yeah, as I was saying, what we're going to be doing in here is we're not going to be doing the AoE thing that we normally do in the first video. We're going to be doing the bosses. Oh, we got a mana potion now. We'll put that there. That'll help reduce the downtime a bit. Now also as well, guys, like I was saying, you know, there's not really any kind of rules that I want to hold for this, like with the other series where, you know, I basically try my best to just do nothing but vendor value stuff. This one, you know, the gold can come from literally anywhere. Even if someone decides to trade me 100 gold, I'd still count that. So yeah, the first boss is there, as you can see. we're just waiting for our mana and then we're going to kill him. Like I say, our gear today is optimized for single target damage. So yeah, we're going to get him down as fast as possible today. You ready for the burst damage, guys? You ready? Boom. There we go. It's not that big, to be fair, but oh well, it is what it is. And he's down. Whoa, 1300 crit. You see that? So that's the first drop that we've got. We'll move on to the next guy now. I suppose the only downside to doing this is I'm not entirely sure like how long the runs are going to take now. And obviously we started around 20 minutes in, but you know, I may eventually lose track of the time. But you know, we'll do our best. And I forgot to use a potion as well. Okay, let's see if we get lucky in the chest. Yeah, nothing particularly of value there. That's no worries. It's a shame that I never made use of herbalism as well. Could have got all that to add up to the gold value. So the good thing obviously about me doing you know, this sort of let's play series is simply, you know, I'm basically only going to be doing, you know, the stuff that I've covered in the past with the other gold farming series. So you know, it's sort of like revisiting all the stuff, but it's more like you get to see you know, me doing this, and you know, get to see these specific runs in all of the glory, really. You know, you get to see the good parts, the bad parts, and all of the in-betweens, which is really good. So yeah, you know, it also gives you like a nice little insight, so you know what you're getting yourself into, and you also know what you can expect as well then, which is, you know, like I say, it's really good. You'll also notice that I'm literally going balls to the wall with this guy. You know, I'm using all of my stuff when I can. Boom, there we go. Nice, two blues there. So that means that we've got 2, and then I know obviously we got that, which won't be a shard. Well, it might be a shard if we're lucky. But yeah, so we've got three shards for this run, which is nice. And potentially 4 if we get lucky with that. If not, it'll be one of the essences. But still, they're worth quite a bit anyway. So you know, in terms of solo play, this is probably one of my favourite ones. Obviously, my favourite of all time is definitely SM. I absolutely love that. Mainly because of the huge pulls that you can do. But you know, see, I don't really want to use these on Goro things, but I might have to. We'll just use it. But yeah, like I say, you know, the reason why I really like those Scarlet Monastery ones is because of the huge pulls. It makes it really fun, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Now, also at the start of the video, I always say, you know, what's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing okay. So, obviously, today's video, I didn't actually do that. So, we'll say it right now. How's everybody going? I hope you're all doing really well today. I hope today's going to be a good day. At the time of recording this video, it's actually a Saturday. Saturday afternoon. Well, yeah, I'd say it's afternoon for me as well. Obviously, I'm an hour behind this time here. Pretty sure this is a faster time than when I actually did this for the video, you know? I mean, what time did we start? It's got to be around 20 minutes in, right? So yeah, 11 minutes to do that. Probably another 2 minutes to run to the entrance. So let's take a look at our bags, what we've got. We've actually gained a gold already, which is nice. We've got, you know, we got about, how much is that? It's nearly 10 gold worth of stuff in just this one run. So that's good as well. Change over to Devotion Aura. This could turn out pretty ugly. I'm going to have to use that. Oh no, I don't want to have to use Lay on Hands. This is because I've not got my solo gear on, you know. Yeah, I'm going to have to pop that. Okay, next run I'll be sure not to do that. Well, at least judging from that, guys, you can see the you know, the overall difference of the what that really makes. as well as the other stuff as well, you know, not that, but you know, those two as well. Very good trinkets. So let's just reset the dungeon. Run number 2, let's go! God, I'm not sure what's up with me today. I keep pulling all of these packs. I guess I'm too relaxed. Probably not focusing enough. That's fine. Not too hard to do. Okay, let's continue. Okay, Glutton, let's go. Let's go! We'll just stand there doing that whilst I eat some M&Ms. Look at him, the beefcake. Funny how his enrages when it gets hungry. That's pretty funny, to be fair. Right, there we go. Nice, we got the blue one. That's just what we want. So that's our first drop for the second run. Ah, look at that, lovely. So that's the first time that I've seen this guy in this spot here. He's normally just down there. This time he's in an awkward spot. He's with all of those mobs actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Seal of Light, and I know what I'll do. I'll run in, I'll get them all. Run through here, drop down Consecration. Hopefully get line of sight for there. That guy over there. Right. Go back around here as well. I want to use Holy Wrath. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bubble, use Holy Wrath, boom, drop down Consecration as well. This is good though, it increases our overall gold value for the runs. So we've got that done. Let's just finish these off now as well. Nice, we got the shield that time. Pretty cool looking shield. You know, if it was a bit bigger it would be awesome, that would. But yeah, anyway, so we'll just get that. In fact, I wonder how much that is as well if you just sell it. Ah, less than a gold, okay. Better off to disenchant it then. So let's continue. Boom, and he's down. There we go. Nice, 2 more drops. See, that's not a bad sell price. You know, just under 2 gold that one, which is really good. But yeah, we're still going to disenchant literally everything that we get. You know, we're making good progress here. Okay. So you see, guys, also I've got another thing that I've just thought of. Like with these videos here, this new series, I'm kind of like unsure how short I want to do it. I mean, I know this video is probably going to end up being absolutely huge. By the time I finish editing it, it's going to end up being like half an hour long. Obviously, I don't want to have like a half-hour long video. So I think, I mean, obviously, it's been a while as well since I've done a video like this where I've basically been talking as I go along. You know, it's been like what? I think it's a month when I did the last one like this. So you know, it's been quite a while. So it is a little bit weird to get back into this style of video as well, to be fair. You know, we're making the best we can out of it. As you probably guessed, like I said before, I can literally talk for England sometimes. You know, just ramble on about literally anything for ages. But you know, as long as you guys enjoy listening to me and what I'm saying, that's all that matters, right? Obviously, as long as you guys enjoy the video as well, excuse me, you know, then that makes me happy knowing that I'm doing a good job. So yeah. But yeah, like I say, guys, ideally I would like to, you know, keep these videos, this series in particular, you know, more closer to the 10-minute mark. You know, if it goes over 10 minutes, I don't mind, obviously. You know, bare minimum 10 minutes long, at most 20 minutes. I mean, anything over 20 minutes is sort of pushing it, in my opinion. Obviously, you know, we're all busy here. You know, we've all got things going on in our lives and stuff like that we need to do. Unfortunately, we're not all 12 anymore, so we can't just sit here on the computer all day like we used to. If only though, right? But yeah, like I say, you know, we're all busy at the end of the day, so you know, it is what it is. I think 20 minutes is probably too long. I know some of my videos have been over 20 minutes, but you know, that's purely just to get a lot of the information out there. And you know, as you know with me, I do like going into detail quite a lot. But with things like this, on a more casual sort of level, I think we can, you know, get these roughly about 15 minutes long at a time. Obviously, by the time this reaches 2 hours, you know, obviously we'd have a 2-hour video to start with, but you know, in terms of just the talking bits, which is what essentially that you're seeing right now, with the talking bits, that's all that's going to be in there. Obviously, there's been like sometimes up to like 2-3 minutes where I'm not talking at all, and obviously I'm going to cut all them out. Right, see if I can skip these mobs as well. I don't think I can with them, with that guy being there. In fact, I know what I've got. I'm going to do that. There you go. Have some of that, mate. How'd you like them apples? But yeah, guys, like I say, you know, I think 15 minutes is a really good sweet spot. So I'll do my best to try and keep it 15 minutes long. You know, if it goes over, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, like I say, it is what it is. Okay, we definitely ain't going to skip that, are we? Alright, everything's on cooldown, so let's go. Okay, also, let's see if we can actually skip it this time. Okay, oh, or not. Right. I think with that bit, I suppose it's all down to luck, and you know, with the position of the mobs. So yeah, let's just get rid of these really quick. Uh-oh, we don't want to get into more combat. Super unlucky today with these patrols. Sorry, not patrols, the groups of mobs. Also, unusually enough, from the last boss in the dungeon that we just killed there, we actually got a green, which is really weird. Never seen him drop a green before. But yeah, it's no worries. We still got one of the blues, which is good. So we'll just loot these up as well. You know, remember, with this series, guys, everything counts, okay? So that's the, you know, these little things here, that's sort of the cloth, it's literally everything. Which, taking a look at all of our bags, we've got quite a bit of loot so far. I think we'll only be able to get like, what, another 3 runs in, maybe? 3 or 4 before we have to go to the vendor. I think by then as well, I'll actually have to, you know, probably cut the video there, because we'd probably make it at the 2-hour mark by then. And then we'll see the moment of truth. In fact, as you can see, we're on our 3rd run. We're about to complete it, and we've got 3 gold already, which is pretty nice, to be fair. So that's good. In fact, you know what, guys? I think this would be a perfect opportunity to take a thumbnail, actually. And I think maybe for this one, we might include the interface. We'll pause that a second as well. I'll tell you what, we'll have it with the interface, and then we'll do it without the interface. You know, that's actually a pretty good picture, to be fair. Yeah, so anyway, let's continue, shall we? Continue the timer as well. So if you take a look here, it's like, it's pretty much impossible to skip this now. I mean, I don't really know why they're in that position, to be fair. No. See, when I recorded this for the actual gold guide video, you know, I could skip them every single time, which I'm finding really unusual, actually. You know, never mind. We'll be alright, though. May need to use my bubble again, though. Actually, let's see if we can make it without. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. Okay, here we go. There we go, look guys, there's a rogue making use of this as well. Oh, healing him by accident. We'll just give him a nice high. Okay, here we go. Run number 4, guys. So we're actually making really good time as well. So as you can see, we're at the hourly mark now. Obviously, that's not an hour that we spent in here. That's, you know, we spent like 20 minutes just getting down here at first. So yeah, you know, this is all the loot that we've got. Right, so we'll see if we can skip them this time, which we couldn't. See, I'm not sure why it wouldn't let me jump as well. And hey, you know, like I say, with regards to these videos, you know, the rules are pretty basic, you know, near enough anything goes in terms of that, the things that we can use to make the gold. So, you know, killing these along the way is, number one, it's helping increase the overall time of the runs, so there's no risk of getting lockout. But also, you know, as you can see, all of this is going to add up as well. So I suppose you've got to look on the bright side when it comes to stuff like that. We didn't really quite get the record there for the fastest victory, but it's no worries. So we'll just take on this patrol real quick as well. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got the green again. Guys, do you know what I've just realised as well? You know this boss here? Like when he does the knockback, I think if you stand right close to this fire, obviously look, you know, you can see that you can't really move past it. So I think if you have your back against the fire like this, when he does it, you won't obviously go back here. So, you know, it should help kill your overall, sorry, not kill, it should help increase your overall speed fighting him. So, you know, if that's a viable tip that you can use and that you can take away from this, then great. So yeah, hope that helps if it does help. Also, you can see we've got another whisper. Making a video or just grinding some gold. Wow, both actually. Say hi for the camera. Wait, we actually skipped it there, guys. So let's continue on. Typical that we landed on the pig when we jumped off the edge there. That's Chinese for hello, isn't it, right guys? Or is it Japanese? Well, either one. Bonjour, if that's how you spell it right. Oui, oui, français. Okay, here we go. We should be able to skip this one. Maybe not. I think if he had moved then, well, sorry, if he hadn't moved then, we would have got away with that there. That's a bit annoying again. Never mind though. We should be all right. Okay, we probably ain't gonna make this. Okay, let's heal ourselves up to full. There we go. Boom. So that's what? Run number 4, guys? Check out our bags real quick as well. Yeah. I think, well, actually, we might have more than 2 more to go, you know. We might be able to... So how many runs was that? That was like 2 run... No, that was a first run, right? First run ended there, then that's from our second run, third run, and then this is obviously from the 4th run. So I think, tell you what, we'll do 2 more, and I think after that we'll take a look realistically at what we got. You know, add it all up theoretically and see how much gold we've made. Hopefully we're quite close to the 100 gold mark. Right. Let's see if this time we can skip them, huh? Okay, let's go. Boom, nailed it. There we go. Finally, right? Come on, bro, let's go. Let's go. Flipping out, I'm nearly out of mana already. Consecration, exorcism. We use Holy Shock and then we should be able to do Hammer of Wrath. There we go, right. Oh. Still not beating that timer, are we? To be fair, I think that record was set with a group of 4 people. So if saying that I'm nearly beating that already, There's another green one. But yeah, saying that I'm nearly beating that time solo is pretty good. It means that I'm doing quite a lot of damage. In fact, I think we'll check out the damage meters as well. Actually, there you go, 12k. Obviously, they're all undead, so you know, obviously, I'm going to do a lot more damage to them. There's a nice chest there as well. I think that's the second one that we've picked up today. I've seen a few more as well, but they were all locked. See if we've got anything good. Oh, what's that? Nice. According to my server, minimum buyout is 14 gold, well, 15 gold, we'll say rounded. That's a good item to have. That'll definitely increase our gold made today, which is good. Although I'm not too impressed with running into all of these. Don't know what's going on today. I'm just not really concentrating, to be fair. I've got my music in my headphones as well, so... In fact, speaking of music, guys, I know obviously Twitch and Mixer and whatever is different to YouTube, but I know a lot of streamers have like music in the background of the streams, and you know, I'm not sure what allows them to do that. Like I say, it might just be because it's Mixer or Twitch or whatever, and obviously it's a different platform, so they've got different rules. But if any of you guys know the answer to this, how could I get around the copyright issues? Would I be able to play the music, but as long as I'm doing what I'm doing now, which is obviously talking all the way over it, so you can't really hear it very well. Obviously, if I'm talking, that is. I think I'd be able to get away with it like that, right? But if not, it don't matter anyway, because I think what I was going to say was, like, I would quite like to have a bit of music in the background as well, just to make things a little bit, you know, better for you guys. I know, obviously, if you guys remember back in the Gnome Rigon video, I actually had a... oh, that's a nice drop. Yeah, sorry, I actually had some music. That was royalty-free music, though. And obviously, with that, it's a bit of a hit and miss, isn't it, really? You know, some of the music's good, some of it's bad. And, you know, I'm pretty sure that I got kind of bad reviews for that. So I don't think I was going to do that from then on out. But like I say, I would like to have music in because it helps improve the quality of the video. Or the quality of the content, should I say. But yeah, if anyone, like, you know, knows how that sort of thing works, like, if I have music on right now and I'm talking over it, you know, will this video then not be eligible for monetization or adverts? Or, you know, like, you know, just explain to me the rundown of it, basically. You know, but yeah, let's continue on, shall we, guys? So this time we're trying out that trick that I said as well in the last run. So we'll fight him just here with our back against the fire thing. And we'll see how it goes. Ah, by the look of that, it overrides it. It don't really matter. There you go. Drop 2 blues for us this time, which is good. And there we go, guys. That's funny as well. He's dropped the same item every time. So that's run number 5, and here are our bags. Ah, I was correct in saying that as well then, actually. I think we've got enough room for one more run. Before we obviously have to run to the vendor. Or actually, we wouldn't have to run to the vendor. If I disenchant everything, I think we'd be fine. So yeah, let's just... obviously not sneak past. In fact, let's kill these guys. Yeah, like I say, guys, when we disenchant all of this stuff, obviously the enchanting mats stack together, so he nearly went straight through us then. Yeah, like I say, they all stack together, so you know, it will free up a lot of bag space when we do that in a sec. And also, you can see, made nearly 5 gold. I think after the next run we'll actually have 5 gold, which is really good. Okay, so we're making good progress. So right here is usually where you've got to engage some of the ads anyway. So yeah, I don't think we'll need to bubble for this one. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, this guy here that I'm talking to right now, guys, as well. Basically, what he does is he multi-boxes, which I think is really cool, actually. It's something that I did try as well initially, not long before the release of Classic. You know, obviously I was using a different software to what he uses. I forgot what he told me that he's using, but it's basically a really good one that's quite advanced. The one that I was using was probably quite an old one as well now. It was called Octopus or something like that. But obviously when I tried it, it kept bugging out and stuff, and it wasn't very good in the end. That's why I never did it, because I did want to originally do it with like a Paladin and another kind of class, or maybe even, you know, 5 Paladins like this guy's doing. Because like I say, you know, this guy multi-boxes with 5 Paladins, which is really, you know, I seen it for the first time the other day and I thought it was really cool. Especially when you get it working, it's really good. Like, you should see it when they all throw in a couple of heals, it's amazing. Okay guys, here we go. Run number 6. Let's do it, shall we? Well, of course, it would be a good idea if I actually reset the dungeon first. It's no worries. So we'll just do that real quick now. So this is run number 6, guys. Obviously, as you can see, we got in there nice and easily. No issues with the lockout timer, and that's obviously because of these annoying patrols here. Well, not patrols, but groups of mobs. That again, we didn't manage to sneak past them. But, you know, like I say, they help avoid the lockout timers, which is good. Plus, obviously, like, you know, like I said earlier on, we get more money for it anyway, so may as well do it. Although, to be fair, like some people have pointed out as well, obviously if you do this really fast and you do hit lockout, like say if you manage to do, well, hold on, I'm going to die in a second if I don't do something. But yeah, as I was saying, if you can do this in, like, say half an hour and then end up hitting lockout, if you've got another ult, obviously providing it's level 60, then you know you can do this again on that character, so you're basically making twice as much gold per hour that way. To be fair, that if I had another level 60, that's something that I'd actually be doing myself right now. You know, it increases your effectiveness overall. You know, or you can do it like I'm doing right now, which is a fairly relaxed pace for a nice Saturday morning, well, Saturday afternoon now, you know. Or if you did want to go hardcore, obviously finish it in like half an hour, and then, you know, like some people say, go watch Netflix or YouTube or, you know, whatever you want to do until the timer runs out. You know, I get the feeling this video is going to be really long if I just have everything included. So what I'm going to have to do is some clips, like with things that I've said, I'm going to have to cut out. But yeah, you know, it doesn't really matter. If I do have to do that, it'll only be stuff that's not really important. There we go, guys. See what I did there? Oh, maybe not. They still attacked us anyway. We might struggle with this bit. I didn't really attack him when I had full mana. Okay, we might have problems. Now I wonder if he's dropped the blue shoulders, because he's dropped quite a lot of the green ones. He's dropped how many? 3 out of 5 he's dropped it. I know when I did this before for like an hour, I never got one of the green items from him, which is really lucky, to be fair. Right, no, we got the green. That's fair enough. Also, guys, see how much armor I've got with this on, as well as Devotion Aura? I'll just switch to my plate gear as well. So we've got nearly 9k armor. Pretty impressive, right? Nah, it's not that much. I'm sure some warriors have more. Oh, we got another chest. Oh, and it's unlocked as well. Let's go get that, see what we've got. I always like opening these. You never know what you're going to get. You know, no pun intended, but I suppose it's like a box of chocolates, right? Give the video a thumbs up as well if you know what that reference was from, guys. Boom. There we go, he's down. So we got 2 drops there. Yep, the dagger in the chest, which is really good. Let's head on over to the final boss for this route, as well as the final boss for the entire video, I think it's going to be. You know, we're a bit under our time limit of 2 hours that I set myself. You know, it doesn't really matter so much about that, I guess. And there you go, guys, as well. So if you're multi-boxing in stockades at least, that's roughly how much XP you can get if you do it with 5 paladins. So if you're a multi-boxer, or at least you want to try multi-boxing, you know, that's something to consider. Okay, boys and girls, let's go! We'll literally do everything here just to get him down really fast. Use the Ungoro thing as well. Okay, there we go, he's dead. And oh, he dropped something different this time. First time we've seen that today. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's 6 runs done today. You know, what's that? About an hour and 20 minutes. Obviously taking away the 20 minutes that we started off with. So yeah, let's just see what we've got. So this is all the stuff that we got. We've actually made 5 gold for that, just in the money that we picked up. So what's that? That's 5G in loot. So let's take a look at all this. We got quite a lot. I tell you what, right now what I'm going to do is I'll just disenchant all of the boss items that we got, and we'll see what we get. So yeah, just bear with me a second. Obviously what I'll do is I'll speed up the video as well so you guys don't have to sit through this. Right, I think that's all of the blues that we've got from the bosses. Just double check. Obviously that's all my stuff, so we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, okay, so there's all the blues that we got, which has given us 19 shards for 6 runs, which you can do that in an hour easy enough. So as you can see right now, just for one of them on my server, it's 2 gold 80 for each shard. So if we just hold shift here, we can see the total value of all 19. So that's a really good price actually, 53 gold, 20 silver for all of that. What I'll do now is I'll have a look at what we've got here. So we'll disenchant that, we'll disenchant that. Obviously we'll disenchant the greens that we got from Glutton as well. Okay, so let's disenchant all of the greens as well now, guys. See what we get from that. To be fair, I reckon most of it's going to be vision dust, which is quite annoying really. They're what's worth a lot of money, the nether essences, but yeah. Although the good thing about enchanting stuff as well is it doesn't cost anything to put on the auction house. So that's good. You're not really, you know, losing gold if you don't sell them straight away. Okay, so that's the enchanting mats that we got. So obviously, as you know, 53 gold for that. We got about 9 silver for that. Got nearly 3 gold and 50 silver for them, which is really good. And then we got like 69 for that. So what's that? We'll try and round those two off for a gold. So that's 4 gold 50 plus that. Yeah, that's not bad. Nearly 60 gold for all of that. Plus we got the cloth as well. Let's see how much that's worth. So we got 47 silver for that. So say a gold for that, 20 silver for that. That's not bad. So it's nearly 2 gold there. Are any of these worth any money on the auction house? I don't think so. Oh, there's another green there. I don't know whether to sell that as it is or not. It's a good weapon. Fast speed, just as fast as the Furry Axe. Might be good for paladins at a lower level, that is. Yeah, we'll keep that. Obviously we've got that, we can use that ourselves. We'll move them down as well. Right, so that's the vendor trash just here. obviously all this as well. We'll sell that on the auction house. Vendor trash. Yeah, we'll sell that on the auction house as well. They're not bad. We'll sell them. And obviously we've got that as 15 gold. So that's all the stuff we got. Let's head on over to the vendor now, shall we, and see what we've made exactly. So there's the bags as well, just to give you guys another look. Okay, so let's move on down to the vendor now, shall we, guys? Let's see exactly what we've made. I'll also write these down as well once we're here, just so I don't forget them. Just bear with me. So we made 5 gold in loot. Okay, so obviously let's open up this. We've got a 2 gold repair bill, but like I said at the start of the video, we won't take that away from the total. So 5 gold, we picked it up, and we've got a 2 gold repair bill. So let's sell all of this as well. So we're starting off with 722. There you go, 24, so that's an extra 2 gold. So that's 2 gold from trash, which brings us to 7 gold from all that. Okay, so let's take a look at this as well. So what we've got 53 gold for them. So I'll write that down, 53. And then I said for that as well, didn't I? I was like 10 silver for that, plus 70 for that, so that's 80 silver. And then we've got 3 gold and 31 for that. So tell you what we'll do is we'll say that's 4 gold for them. Okay, so it's 4 gold for them. How much is it for this? I think it was like, we'll round these up as well. We'll say that's a gold for them. That's 40 and 20. So we'll say nearly 2 gold for that. We've got 2 gold for that as well. So it's 2 and 2. And that's 6 silver. What's this? 5 silver, 23 silver. So we've got about, about 40 silver there, which we won't really count that. I only like to count things if it's a gold. And then obviously we got this, which is like, we'll say 15 gold. What I want to do is I want to go to the auction house as well, just to double check, see if it's even on there, and if that's the actual price of it. I'm pretty sure that's the right way to look at it, unless it is free gold like it says there. But we'll see anyway. Yeah, right, we'll just pop that in. Yeah, look at that. So it's nearly 15 gold. So we'll add that to the total as well. And then I'll just get the old calculator out as well, because let's face it, I'm shit at maths. 7, add 53, add 4, which equals 64. We'll say plus 4 more gold equals 68. And then plus 15 gives us a grand total of 83 gold. Okay, so there we go, guys. So for our daily goal today, I said I wanted to make 100 gold. Obviously, it's a little bit ambitious for our 2-hour timer for today. I mean, obviously, like you see, we're near the end of the timer today. Obviously, I'm going against myself a little bit, because obviously I start the timer as soon as I start recording. I mean, obviously, if I started the timer when when we started the runs, obviously I could have easily smashed that. Because like I say, that was only 6 runs, which is like an hour's worth of farming. So yeah, I could have just doubled that straight away just from these small radiant shards. But it doesn't really matter. That's just the way I'm going to do the layout today. So today, obviously, I've fallen just shy of our daily goal today. It's no problem. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much the end of the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been entertaining for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I hope you've had an interesting perspective from my point of view of how I like to do all of these gold farms that I've covered in the past. I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing tomorrow. I'm kind of busy tomorrow as well, so I'm not even sure like what I'll be able to get down to do. But you know. Anyway, guys, this is the new series. This is WoW Classic Gold Farming Let's Play Edition, Episode 1. So yeah, obviously, you know, give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Of course, I always appreciate that support. If you've got any questions or anything that you'd like to say, just post it in the comment section below. I'd like to hear back from you guys. As you know, I reply to every single one of my comments that I get on these videos that I do. So you know, you can be assured that I will get back to you. You know, if you say anything on there. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it today. So yeah, until the next time. See ya.
And as always, if you've not already, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as this helps me out massively. But when you do, don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when I release new videos. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, then show some support by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Well, until the next time, see ya.